Oh no, the blanket's wet from the water.
What?
I have no idea.
My blanket, but apparently some water spilled on it. Nima, hello.
Hello.
We're waiting on a few more people.
Okay, I am so sorry. I thought I was in the voice chat for some reason.
You're fine. You're fine. We're waiting on Rhina and Saren. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce their name. Saren. Saren.
I'll go with
Saren.
Saren. That sounds smoother. Saren.
Rhina's here. Okay, so everyone's here. Oops. Cool.
Just do the box regardless. Just so we can get in position short.
Oh, you want to double check?
Yeah, let's double check.
Does anyone need like a refresher?
Let's do the box.
Court, you want E north?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm used to being northeast. But yeah.
Am I still in the north, or has that changed?
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
thought we
north.
did change it. So I should be right here.
Hence why we always do the box. So delta positions counterclockwise, right?
Just for posterity's sake, let's split into Delta again.
No, that's looks good.
Yep.
Okay. Markers, please.
Okay, remember if you're on the east, you'll be in group 2, and if you're and your delta attack is also your partner for your 2, for everyone splitting up into 4 groups.
Just remember your marker.
Okay, let me know when I can do the countdown.
Food check.
At your leisure, I believe. Oh yeah, you might want to do a review check real quick. Or don't. I think we're all good.
Don't forget to cook your food.
Oh, shoot. Hold up. That's right.
Too late. Let's go.
DPS Vice and Virtue. Get under.
Under.
Tank stuff.
You're ready to pass prey. Pass the prey to tank.
Oh, we're getting past. There you go.
Heal that Tor.
Oh, I tried to invuln him time.
Get ready for Delta. Your corners. Unless you're melee. Range, get ready to bait.
Nice. Push the cast bar.
Get behind your arms.
Ooh.
Oh god.
Next. Sorry. Gonna heal now.
It's cool. Drive around. I think just reset.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can beat that right now.
Let's go ahead and reset, yeah. Mulligan! I was just getting our feet wet again, trying to get back used to it. It's no big deal.
Then we also have a new healer, so
True. Yeah. in the heat of trying to pass it and it wasn't passing for some reason, I didn't get a CD on in time.
Okay.
Were you moving around, or generally just stay? Were you moving around, or what happened?
I don't know. It just wasn't passing.
Okay.
I don't think they actually reached me. But we'll get it this time. It's no big deal.
Okay.
No worries, you're fine.
DPS by some Virtue is next. Alright, and there's Ass next. Tank by some Virtue.
Wait, how did Hollow get killed?
Stood too close to the tank buster.
Ah, sorry, I wasn't focusing.
Okay, let's reset again.
Yeah.
It's like after
Do that
assisting
for the
Hollow
next
dies,
row.
like, wait, did I do something wrong? Was I off position? Yeah, sorry.
All of you just stand south with us.
Shit.
Under.
And there's that.
Really fast prey.
Fuck.
Reset.
Yeah, I gotta save Benny for that. Alrighty, let's get it.
Okay. Count that down. And guys, like, let me know if I'm still too squishy or something. Like, I'll try to do more cooldowns.
No, you were fine.
Healers, don't be afraid to tell me if I'm still too squishy or if you want to try having Tor kick it.
DPS, by some virtue.
Under. Careful, don't get clipped.
Ooh, Jesus.
Delta right after.
Go to your baiting spots. Watch the cast. Nice. One down. Better than last time now. Reprising, well, with all reprised Dragon Axe in this case, for some reason dimensional shift didn't get reprised, but
Don't forget. Okay. Six.
the one weakness really fucks us up, but we made it at least.
Yeah. Just no more deaths, guys. No more deaths.
Up next is Tank Sap, then Partners, and then New Delta, which is behind the boss.
Though I must say, everyone's DPS is looking good, even the healers.
Okay, stat on your number in front of your tank.
Partners.
Corners. Delta attack partner. Not that far back.
Behind the boss.
Everyone is by.
DPS prey is next, so healer stays a little separate.
Okay, healers pass with prey to a DPS.
You ready to keep heals on us too? Alright, up next is the rotating orbs. Remember to point away from the middle.
So you're gonna stand south of it, Saren.
Make sure we're damaging orbs too. Oof. Which orb clipped us? Just one shot. Okay. Just make sure we're pointing the orbs into the corners. So whatever corner will keep it away from the middle. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, and I kept on dying. I'll try to make sure to use a cooldown during my second spear, but holy shit,
I'm not sure if Vinny's up by that time, so we may need this tank swap there if you die again there.
Okay. Yeah, maybe tank swap on the second one then.
Yeah, that's weird. You died through Benny, so I don't know. It didn't make sense to us.
Yeah. How about we try it? The second spear, you taunted off me.
Okay.
Alright.
Heart of Light going out. DPS, Vice and Virtue. On his butt. Take Vice and Virtue.
Careful, Hollow.
Healers pass it, or not yet.
Yeah, the second time around.
Now healers pass the tank.
No, you're okay, you're missing. You missed it. Ah.
Rip Hollow. Delta after this. Corner. Thank you for the big heals.
Watch the taskbar.
Orbs. Nice.
Very sweet.
I think the big heals after the dimension shift are really nice. Right before we bait, because I had to use second wind last time. But this time was really good. Tank stacks. Paula. Alright, partners. Behind. Healer separate a little bit.
Okay. Round it out.
Swamp. Rotating orb.
Stand south, Sarah.
Oh,
What the?
Oh. It was south. It was south that killed us. Oh, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Okay, so it was south, and
Wait, you had to go east. Did I mess up?
no. Apparently, it was Kirsha.
Saren, so you want to wait until you see the markers lay themselves on the ground. So once you see that, then you can move into the middle.
Yeah, we need to just. Yeah, as soon as you see the AoE lines, you can leave, but you have to wait for those AoE lines. I will be right back.
I just posted a picture, but it only covers one scenario, so if it is the other color, then you want to be opposite of what the picture says.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. We are doing so good up to that point, guys. We've got this. We just gotta clean it up.
Alright. Countdown. Ooh, I forgot to get my buff on.
Stance.
Oh yeah. Don't forget to switch yourself. What the? Oh, shit.
I think I'm gonna die right here.
Alright, that was my fault. Wow, I even got the marker. I fail. I fail, guys.
Let's mulligans this. Let's run this into the wall and mulligans it, because we might as well. DPS by Simbo 2.
Get ready to go under. Delta right after this. Nice.
Leading position. Flush the cast. Very good. Schön. Sehr schön. Alright.
Alright, tank set. Partners. Behind. Healer separate.
Shoot. Oh.
I still pop my cooldown.
Spinning orbs next.
Yes, Sam, you're normal.
Nice.
Very good. Exactly.
There's gonna be one more spinning orb later, okay? We're back to normal mechanics, so it's gonna be normal delta. Not yet, not yet. I'll call that one. There's gonna be a flare, so we're gonna wanna get under soon. Flare's coming up right now.
Oh, come up. Fans.
Oh shit.
It's regular tank vice versa.
Oh shit, my Eden's not ready. Save me.
Alright, puddles, and then it's delta, okay?
Go to cardinal directions. Cardinal directions.
Go to your delta right now.
Oh shit, I jumped too soon. My bad.
Well, I'm gonna get hit hard.
It's most people's first time seeing after spinning, right?
LB3.
This is spinning orbs.
I can't move. Someone take my... Oh, I got it. Sorry, I was a little bad.
It's fun.
At least we got spinning orbs pretty much down now. Because that's basically the hardest part of the fight. After this, the mechanics rotate back to normal until in range.
Yep. Flare, get under. Oh, this is a tank stack.
Thanks, Cat.
And then his partners.
Not sure why Rhina died.
I think too close and got clipped.
And I
Last Delta behind.
I'm alive! There's Enrage!
yeah. We made it to the first enrage.
With 9%. Guys, if we clean this up, we can clear it. No problem.
So which parts did we start getting messy on? Was it?
After the first orb, we were not calling mechanics right, and I think it was messing people up because we hadn't been there in so long. So,
Well, from my part, I died when I didn't have cooldowns for that last Spear of Paradise. So
right, I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah, after we'll start. We will definitely. A lot of that problem too was you were dead, then I was dead, then you were dead. We were back and forth, dying too much. I'll pull the second Spear of Paradise off of you,
okay.
and then you can pull that last Spear of Paradise off of me. So I think there are only 3 in total.
All right.
But
I'm gonna
hey,
eat real food, and I'm on a bot.
Food check.
Blair. Pass the tanks.
oh shit, wrong button.
Hurry for Delta.
Take positions. Watch the cast.
Tank stack first.
Yep.
Partners. Behind. Healers get ready to separate. Someone take the Yomis. Alright, rotating orbs next.
Very nice.
Sweet. It's gonna be regular mechanics next, okay?
I wasn't
Blair's next.
That's okay.
Blair, get under.
Beer, get ready to talk to me.
Oh, I thought I had it for some reason.
Yeah, but if you die, you have to make sure to taunt it off.
Yeah, you're right. That was stupid of me.
Delta.
That was
Get ready for Delta corner.
That was just me being stupid. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dan. If it cost us the run.
Half the tanks, half the tanks.
Go.
Alright, spinning orbs next.
Oh, shoot. We're good.
Nice.
Okay, it'll be groups, I think, right, next?
Yep. There's gonna be a gravity and a flare first.
Oh, okay.
Alright, flare is next, so get under. Dragoon, if you could LB.
Holy shit, guys, we might do it.
Alright, tank stack, go.
Thanks, on.
Partners. We cleared it. We're good.
Oh,
Good job.
we did it! Ah!
Good job, guys. Check your BIS. Best install it. I don't think I need any of this stuff. Let me see.
Let me
The
see.
bracer. Check the belt.
Bracelet.
Can we take a screenshot?
Yeah.
Oh, and sorry, what was the rule for looting? I
If it's BIS, you can need it. Everyone can need if it's best in slot.
I do need the
need the
necklace,
necklace.
that's it.
I passed on the necklace.
I guess I'll need everything since all of them are best in slot for me as it is. I'll just do the bracer first.
No, just need everything, dude. I mean,
Okay.
if everything's best in slot, just need everything.
Oh shoot! Hold up. Let me pass that because I don't need that one. I need this one. And do I need this? I don't need that one. So I only need one thing. Oh wow! Nice. Okay. Yeah. No, you can roll. You help, you roll.
Thank you,
Nice.
guys.
Okay, I have a confession to make.
What?
I have not seen anything on E2S.
Okay, same here. I haven't.
So can we take like 10 or 15 minutes to watch a video?
Yeah, go. I can help explain mechanics too because E2S is kind of a nightmare.
Oh, and can someone later show me how to upload properly? Since again, I haven't done this before.
I can upload it, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll upload it right now.
My damage is so bad that run. Okay.
Don't worry. If you guys really want, I'll take it down after.
It's alright, it's alright. Alright, it's everyone's first clear. Should be up there.
I'm
Alright.
gonna link. One second. Yeah, mine was pretty bad, to be honest.
Okay, did somebody link a video?
Oh, sure. Hold on. Is it okay if I use Mist Attack for
Her strats are okay. It's a little outdated, but yeah, just watch that for now. Get used to seeing the mechanics, and then I can help bring you guys up to speed on the actual mechanics that pugs are using and real parties.
Yeah, this thing gives you a good idea of how the mechanics works, and then go over better strategies afterward.
There's our logs.
Oh god, I don't want to look at it.
Dang, Corgi.
That
They're all
somehow
purple.
brought my level up by 2.
If I didn't die so much, I probably would have been a little bit up.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, Hollow, I would probably join Pugs and just do parse runs to practice. That's what I did, pretty much.
Thing?
If you thought E1 was bad for Black Mage, just wait till you get to E2.
Yeah, I would have.
I can help you optimize your position for E2 as well,
Mhm.
so that
That
you
would have been
can.
better if I hadn't died. Okay, I will. I'm gonna leave the chat and I'll be right back.
Hi everyone, welcome to the visual guide for Eden's Gate Descent Savage. This is the second new Savage difficulty encounter made available by patch 5.05 in Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. My name is Ms. Tech and I'll be your raid guide. We begin with Doomvoid Cleaver, a conal attack that targets every single player for moderate damage and a short physical vulnerability up debuff. To handle this, each player will be assigned a specific spot around the boss to avoid overlap. Each of these attacks will then spawn a Nyx ad that will make its way in towards the boss. Standing in the way of these ads will deal damage to you and debuff you with damage down and a curse that increases damage taken. As such, after Doomvoid Cleaver hits and the ads spawn, each player must take care to dodge the incoming ads as necessary. Next up, Unholy Darkness will target a random player for the stack up marker. The raid will need to group up to share the incoming damage. This is immediately followed by one of two possible attacks, Doomvoid Slicer or Doomvoid Guillotine. Slicer is a room-wide donut attack, and all players need to move into the hitbox to avoid it. Guillotine is a massive line attack through the front and back of the boss. Players will need to move to the boss's sides to avoid. Each of these attacks will spawn another set of Nyx ads in the pattern of that initial attack. Slicer spawns Nyx in a ring around the boss that will move in. Guillotine will spawn ads along the line of the attack that will move towards the outer edges of the platform. Regardless of the Nyx pattern, all players need to ensure they move out of the way of the ads to avoid damage and debuffs. All three Doomvoid attacks and their resultant Nyx patterns will happen throughout the encounter, and I recommend getting used to the movement for each as quickly as possible. Next up, 4 players will be targeted for Darkfire 3 circle AoEs. These players will need to spread apart to avoid overlapping. Eventually, the boss will spawn 8 puddles in a set location around the platform and call down discs. These discs must be soaked by standing in each puddle or they will explode, deal high damage, and debuff everyone. Similar to normal mode, standing in these puddles will apply a mild bleed debuff on players, so healers beware. To ensure each puddle is soaked, assign 1 player to each puddle. At this point, the boss will begin to cast Spell in Waiting, which will delay the next incoming attack. The first delayed attack is an Unholy Darkness stack up. The damage for this attack will be the last to go off in this combo, so for now, it can be ignored. The second delayed attack is another 4 Darkfire 3s. These attacks will go off first, and affected players can spread immediately to avoid overlapping. The third delay attack in this combo is Shadow Eye, which will target 1 player with a gaze attack that all other players must turn away from to avoid getting petrified. Immediately after, the boss will also cast Hellwind, which will target 2 damage dealers with these prey markers. The health pools of these players will be brought down to 1 at the end of the cast. The Hellwind cast coincides with the damage application of Unholy Darkness and the gaze attack itself. To handle this combo, once the 4 Darkfire 3 attacks go off, all players can move in to stack with the Unholy Darkness player, except for the Shadow Eye player, who will move slightly behind the group. Once the 2 Hellwind players are identified, they will move out of the pack to avoid the damage they will not be able to survive once their HP is reduced. All of this is done while facing away from the Shadow-Eyed player in the back. All of the attacks will then resolve, and the healers can heal everyone back up to full. Next up, Shadow Flame will target both tanks for a tank buster. Cooldown and heal through this as necessary. This is followed by Entropy, which will deal high raid-wide damage. Immediately after, the Hand of Erebos will spawn and begin to cast Empty Rage. If you see this, along with a red and orange tether from the boss to the hand, all players will need to move to the opposite side of the platform to avoid the massive incoming AoE blast. This is immediately followed by another Doomvoid Guillotine, and all players will need to move to the sides of the boss to avoid it. Dodge the incoming line of Nyx ads, and then immediately move into the boss's hitbox for the next Doomvoid Slicer. Another Hand of Erebos will manifest here. Hate, signified by this blue and black tether. This will knock back all players a set distance from the side, and you'll need to either move to that side or use a knockback immunity to avoid falling off the platform. Since you're still actively dodging the Slicer Nyx ads, I'd recommend using a knockback immunity to minimize the chaos of all of these mechanics at once and help you position properly for the next Doomvoid Cleaver attack. Stand in your assigned spot around the boss and then move out of the way of the next set of Nyx ads. Next, another Shadow Flame tank buster on both tanks into another Entropy AoE blast. Here, the next combo of Spell and Waiting attacks begin with 2 players targeted for a delayed Hellwind. 3 players will then be targeted with Flare markers. They'll need to immediately move away from the group to the corners of the platform to minimize damage. The next spell in waiting is a delayed Shadow Eye on 1 player. Immediately after, the 8 bleed puddles will spawn and the 2 Hellwind players will have their HPs reduced shortly after. Healers will need to quickly top these players off before they can stand in their puddles. As each player soaks their bleed puddle, they must also turn away from the player with Shadow Eye. The puddles and Shadow Eye will resolve at the same time. Next up, another double Shadow Flame Tank Buster and yet another Entropy Blast. Immediately after, each player will be targeted by either a black or a white circle. They'll need to pair up with a player of the opposite color or they'll explode and probably die. You can assign each tank and healer to a damage dealer to always ensure equilibrium. This is immediately followed by another Doom Void Cleaver, so as soon as the black and white circles resolve, all players must immediately move into their assigned spots to avoid overlapping. Dodge the next set of Nyx adds, and then stack up with the player affected by Unholy Darkness to share the damage. Next will be either a Doom Void Slicer or a Doom Void Guillotine. Adjust for this attack as necessary, and then dodge the next set of Nyx adds. Heal and cooldown through another Shadow Flame Tank Buster and Entropy AoE Blast. At this point, another spell in waiting combo will begin. 3 delayed flares will mark up 3 players, and the Hand of Erebos will attempt another knockback. Using your knockback immunity here is recommended. This is followed by a delayed Unholy Darkness stack up. As soon as this applies, the first round of delayed flares can move into their corners. 3 more delayed flare markers will.
I don't know. I don't know if I got everything, but I think I got enough.
Will mark up another 3 players. These
If we
flares
can
will
make
not
it
go
past
off for
flares, I think that would be a success.
some time and can be
this fight
ignored
is
for
like
now.
100% uptime.
Okay, I'm listening.
Bang our head a few times. I can call on mechanics too.
Do we need to pick up a new healer?
Just run. I mean,
Saren's got until 10:30.
So 15 minutes?
that's enough time to get clear in, right?
Let me repair real quick.
Good idea. I'm gonna link a paint image that I just made.
The arts comes out.
Specifically for us.